Okay, so this is going to be my one of my last videos, and I'm going to try to get as much in here as I possibly can. And so I'm going to call this syllabus because I'm writing it down. Yay! Okay, so let's see. Like I mentioned, okay, I mentioned the textbook already before. Again, just obtain it directly from Cengage. It's the easiest way to do it. This is the course information. I want to point this out to you because I want everybody to kind of realize this. It's 500 points. Here's your comprehensive. It's 150 points. You've got 14 homeworks and you've got 28 discussions. Oh, shoot. I forgot to put the final in here. No, I didn't. It's because we don't have I don't do finals. I don't believe in finals. I don't believe in test. That's just my method of madness for my classes. I joke around that if I had to go take the driving test again after, gosh, what was I, 15, 16 years old when I got my driver's license? And if I had to take that test again, I'd probably fail. And that was almost 40 years ago. So I hate tests, absolutely hate them. And I despise trying to get you to learn a concept. And then 2 weeks later, you forgot that concept because you learn it, wrote, and it's just there for your short term. And then once you don't need it anymore, you've forgotten it. I'd rather you learn how to research accounting topics and find your answer. So that's my purpose. Okay. So you have a comprehensive. So I do open the comprehensive probably sometime in July. I want to say mid-July. Um, and you can go in there as many times. You can come in and out, save your work. You got check my work. And this goes for managerial too. Most of my students are getting A's on the comprehensive when they complete them and when they give themselves plenty of time. So make sure you do that. They're not hard. They are long. So take the time, get started on them, especially when I tell you in a chapter, this is going to be on the comprehensive. Make note of it, and so that you can come back to that chapter to help you with your work. So that's kind of my deal is I don't like finals, I don't like quizzes, I don't like tests. So I do a comprehensive where it is theoretically a bit harder because you've got to go and you got to take the time. But you have access to everything except for your CPA. That's the only thing I don't want you contacting. So it's actually kind of easier, I think, in my humble opinion. So that's kind of right there. Okay. So meet the teacher. I don't have a whole lot in here about me, so I'll just tell you. I am an Arizona Western College alumni. I graduated many, many moons ago when, we had to take carriages to work. And I rode my horse to school. So it was a long time ago. I graduated with an Associates of Arts. And then I went on and got my Bachelor of Science in Accounting. I continued on and got a Master's in Business Administration. And then I continued on and I got a doctorate in Business Administration, Advanced Accounting. So I am Dr. Duke. Please call me Professor Duke, Dr. Duke. Some people even just call me Hey Duke, and I'm cool with that. That's fine. So you obviously realize that I grew up here in Yuma, Arizona. My family moved here when I was just a wee young little one back in 1978. And I graduated from COFA. I went to, like I said, I went to Arizona Western College. I've raised, all my children are born here in Yuma, Arizona. We were big 4-H people. I have, my daughter is 30 and she has my 10-year-old grandson and my 2-year-old granddaughter. I have my son Austin, and he loves coffee and everything about coffee. So he's working on trying to train to become a barista. And then my youngest son, you may see on campus sometimes, he has super, super long hair. And sometimes he's got a bass guitar on the back of his, he's carrying around a bass guitar. So that is my son. He sings and he plays the bass guitar. And he's going to Arizona Western College and getting his degree in music. So I think that, I think that's pretty much, I love to draw, I love to sing, I love to have fun. Um, I love my business club. My students are amazing. I recommend you join the business club. We have got so many things going on. I've taken them to U of A. We just came back from Lake Havasu. That was our end of the year trip. We have a ton of fundraisers that go on. We have speakers that come in. We go to Good Morning Yuma, which is sponsored through the Chamber of Commerce. We do quite a bit of activities, and they're very busy, and they're a group of students who are very vested into each other, and they're all about succeeding. And it's actually one of the biggest clubs here on campus. And I'm my president elect for this year. She wants to have a dunk tank at one of the fundraisers, and she wants to put me in the dunk tank. So, kind of pay attention to that. So you might get to throw something at a dunk tank and watch me fall into the water. But anyhow, so just kind of fun stuff. That's kind of about me. I do have a list of my YouTube channel, how to directly link to it. I do have links in here. I've got the accounting degree, I've got the certificate of accounting and the bookkeeping certificate. I do want to tell you, many of you do not realize that the accounting degree, the AAS in accounting, even though it is what we call a terminal degree, is transferable to Grand Canyon University. I do have Grand Canyon come into my fall and spring classes. There's also a video up there on my YouTube. Where he's discussing what Grand Canyon University can offer to you. So I do try to send all of my accounting majors to GCU. They have scholarships available and whatnot. They also transfer a number of other different subjects, but I'm accounting, so I focus in on accounting. I've got a link to the library. I've got a link to the tutorial center. If you have accessibility needs, you need to go to the accessibility office with your documentation. And then I'll get a note saying, these are the types of accessibilities that you may or may not need. Some of them I can accommodate, some of them I can't. You don't have to worry about your homework because I give you plenty, well, except for in the summertime. I normally give you plenty of time to do your homework. When we're in the fall and spring semester, you usually have about 10 days from the start of when we start to lecture to get your homework done. And then I offer times where you can come and sit in class and we can talk about your homework and we can work on it together. Let's see. One time I had a student who was in a wheelchair. I had to prop the door open all the time so that they could get into the classroom easily. That was an accessibility. So it just depends on what you need. We also have health and wellness, which includes COVID. It also includes our mental health services that the college provides. If you don't have to tell me what for, you just tell me I need, and I put in a request, which is a referral, and then somebody's going to be contacting you, and they usually contact you within 24 hours. So we have these services available for you because we want to see you succeed. I want to see you succeed, and I will do everything in my power to get you there. Okay, so that's kind of what's going on with that. Now I throw this out during the semester, and it's usually for my face-to-face. I try to keep everything on the down low. I keep my doors closed, I keep my windows closed, all that stuff for safety's purposes, because I don't want anybody to come and intimidate you while you're trying to study. I want my class to be a nice, free, stressless learning environment. If ever there's a time that you feel like you are unsafe on campus and you need help, you just contact me. You don't have to tell me the details. You just say, I need help, and I'm going to contact the appropriate department to get you that help. Okay. So I try to, like I said, I'm trying to maintain your privacy while also trying to get you the help you need. There is a student conduct in there, and that student conduct is basically talking about please don't plagiarize, don't cheat, don't try to pass something off as yours when we know. I mean, there's so many different things that you guys don't know that we have behind the scenes where we can tell when you're plagiarizing or you're using AI or you're even copying from somebody else. I can tell when I see people go to, I think it's chegg.com, and they go and they pay to have them do their homework, and I'm like, why? It's just as easy just to do your homework than it is to just go pay for it. Um, there's no need to. There's no need to do that stuff. Just go get a tutor. Okay? Don't waste your resources by going out and not learning the material. You're just hurting yourself. So, don't even go down that road. Okay, and then Title IX deals with discrimination. So we don't discriminate against females or males. Um, so it has all that in there, and mainly it's for sports. I've never really had to deal with that, so I just kind of smile and grin and say, here it is. Student responsibilities. Those are your responsibilities in the classroom. You're supposed to be coming to class. You're supposed to be listening to the lecture and doing your homework and reading whatever material that we require you to read. And a lot of it talks about discipline as well, in terms of don't be obnoxious. I've threatened students with Nerf guns. I was going to come into the classroom and pop Nerf guns or marshmallow guns at them or whatnot because they won't stop talking. Just be respectful of everybody in the classroom. Do unto others as you would do unto yourself. Okay. Eventually, I'm going to have up here, I've got to redo the guided pathways because I'm in the process of updating the accounting degree. We're going to add another course. We're going to delete some courses and we're going to add a course. And so I'm going to update that. And then I also have for accounting professionals, I've got a spreadsheet where I went out and I got all kinds of different types of certificates that you can get in accounting. And I put it on this spreadsheet, and it's really cool, and it tells you how much it would cost. It tells you where to go to get it, all that neat stuff. And I've got to finish that up and then put that up here. One of the things I do want to tell you is that the majority of you right now could sit for the Financial and Managerial Accounting Associate certification through the Institute of Management Accountants. And I'm going to try to work with the Entrepreneurial College with that. But it's a really easy certification to get. Basically, all you need is financial managerial accounting. If you don't want to take financial managerial accounting, you can still get it, but I would recommend the study guides then. The actual sitting for the exam cost about $300. The study guide material cost $100, which is very affordable. Considering that a CPA, you're going to be spending thousands and thousands of dollars for the testing and the study guide material in order to pass. So we're talking probably between, I'm going to say $3,000 to $4,000 to sit for a CPA exam. Okay. So this is a very, very affordable certification that you can get. So that's kind of what I have there. And I just kind of wanted to tell you some of the cool things that we have available for you. If you have any questions, again, email me. I'm here. I'm going to be here all summer long.